All praises to Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Charakah, Kodash. Double honors to our elders and our apostles of Great Millstone, and a salute to all the sincere out there. Keep fighting in this year of Jacob's trouble, apostates, sellouts, and agents. We're going to go in a little bit on the robots. Ukraine begins testing humanoid robots for frontline operations against Russia's forces. Just been, now when I think about combat, now the modern day combat, what the E be using is the East Tech, right, which is going, there's levels to it. You got another one here, these robots, armed robots, this one here.
All right, here they are, day one, San Diego. First battalion made up completely of humanoid robots, all lined up, ready for inspection. Row 01, give me a salute. Acknowledge. First robotic battalion, welcome to San Diego. Ready, arm. All right, here they are, day one, San Diego.
Yep, the latest, very latest one. We touched on that yesterday. Right, these humanoid armed robots. They're preparing them. Right, sharpening Esau be sharpening his sword, his gift. Right, that when you go back into the Esau seed, right, Rebecca, which and Jacob gave him his gift. His specific gift was the sword. Right, Isaac's specific gift was the sword, and Jacob's gift was the sword of the spirit, non-carnal gift, but which is more powerful, as we know, which is more powerful. That's why the Lord sit up in the heavens and laugh. Right, humanoid robots. Yeah, the Lord sit up in the heavens and laugh, and we get joke. You understand? Because we know we're going to get the last laugh. So this is the latest one. I find this one interesting here. This is the latest tuned, highly tuned for combat.
Mounted on this robot dog is the Naught system, which now lets it be mobile in water as well. The Washington, D.C. company behind it states that this can be retrofitted to many different platforms, and the floaters and the jet propulsion system will be remote controlled by operators.
Here you have it. Their top ones. These are their top ones. Their
Mounted on this robot dog.
Now they can go in water, submerged, submerged armed robots that can swim now in the water. But it just leads me into some of my favorite scriptures. We're going to hit some of my favorite scriptures because this is nothing new to the Most High. Right? We showed history, has showed combat. What did Elias did? Some of my favorite precepts, which some of them came out on Saturday gone. Elias, James chapters 5 around 16 goes into prayer, and he was able to stop the sun. Right, and he was a normal man, but with not a normal man. What's that saying? A normal man doing extraordinary things. Right, this is what the elect are. Right, the elect of the Most High. Ordinary men doing extraordinary things. So King David was likes displayed that praises. So Psalms 92. Before I hit the road, I'm gonna put out this vibration, and we walk with this vibration, this mindset, right? As we're encouraged to do, right? As the elect, walk with a particular mindset, because we are my saying that I coined. We're the tomorrow people. Yeah, Jacob is today. Jacob is today. The earth was given unto the hands of the wicked. That's the title that just come to me. The earth was given unto the hands of the wicked, and Esau is the beginning of the world, but Jacob is the end of it. Afterwards, that followeth. So we are Esau is the today people. We are the tomorrow people, right? One of these old series was that the tomorrow people had vast technology, vast high intelligence. We're going to surpass these devils. They have it now on a certain level, but not the level that we're going to have. Right? We're going to have access to the stratosphere, the atmosphere, the stratosphere. I'm just, but yeah, you get the idea. So Psalms 92 and 1 says, "It is a good thing to give thanks unto the Lord, and to sing praises unto thy name, O Most High, to show forth thy loving kindness in the morning and thy faithfulness every night. Right? That's prayer. Prayer is the medicine. Prayer is the medicine, as we know the saying coined by our elder Apostle Rakar. Keep our medicine strong. Show forth. So when you have medicine, what do? You have there's a timetable, specific times when you take that medicine, right? Morning, noon, and night, right? There's one I'm taking at the moment. There's always some anyway, but one of my newest ones, I'll go and say what it is. It's cinnamon, right? This is disclaimer. This is not medical advice, but my newest one, what I take in the morning, is cinnamon and lemon and salt, right? To give you that boost, and it keeps your body intact. Gives you the alkaline body. Just to mention a particular thing that it does, but it does many other things on top of that. But it gives you that alkaline body. Once again, this is a disclaimer. This is not medical advice, right? You can pull it up yourself on Google and do research on it. The benefits of cinnamon, lemon, and salt. So, show forth thy loving kindness in the morning, and I'll take it. I'll keep it. I'll keep my medicine strong. Yeah, I'll keep the routine. The prescribes. I keep the prescription. I keep my prescribed times that I take it, and thy faithfulness every night. Right, I take it in the morning, and I take it in the evening, and I take it at night. Upon an instrument of tens, and brothers know how I get down. Also with the tinctures, right? Morning, noon, and night. Upon an instrument of 10, and I'm just using that as an example to keep our medicine strong. This is giving thanks here. This prayer here. We're combating these devils, right? Because they don't get slack. These devils, witches, warlocks, and soothsayers, they don't get slack with their prayers or their curses putting up against Yasha Allah. So neither do we. We combat them. They throw the kitchen sink, yeah, they do, but we pick up the kitchen sink and dash it back at them, right? In the spirit, we do that in the spirit. Dash that kitchen sink back at them to combat all their wickedness. And he that diggeth a pit, he shall fall into it. And the Most High sitteth up in the heavens and laugh. And he be laughing at all the little stupid little new robots that they keep coming up with, their AI controlled, remote controlled robots, right? So we're just getting into some of this, pushing this vibration out there to combat all their folly. Upon an instrument of 10 strings, and upon thy putstry, upon the harp with a solemn sound. Yeah, we sing. This is an affirmation right now. We're putting it up, and it's going out there, right? And it's brocking up the devils, right? Because we see them over there, so-called Middle East, on their wailing wall. They look foolish, right? These devils with the big nose and the smart hats. For thou, Lord, hast made me glad. Through thy work, I will triumph in the works of thine hands. See, this is how we got to walk. This is how we got to, that vibration got to be flowing through our bloods. And you'd be surprised. Well, no, you won't be surprised. The elect won't be surprised. But things start to go your way, right? Woman be smiling at you. But it's true, right? Things start to fall in, how you say, there's that saying, the Midas touch, in so many words, and we're getting there, and we're soon going to get it on a higher level. We're going to be victorious, right? I just woke up with that vibration, that feeling of feeling good, probably because of what I've been meditating on and keeping up with the elders and the apostles and the videos. That gives you a high. It gives you a high. So, for thy Lord has made me glad. Though they work through thy work, I will triumph in the works of thy hands. O Lord, how great are thy works, and thy thoughts are very deep. Matter of fact, because I was meditating on it, I tapped it in earlier. Victory. And it is good, because when you meditate on victory, what happens? You get victorious. Once again, you go in the zone. Yeah? Victory. A win, success, or triumph over an opponent, enemy, or obstacle. Overcoming them little you call them stumbling blocks. You jump on stumbling blocks and you get over the water, you call them stepping stones. So you make a stumbling block, potentially would be a stumbling block, you use them to your advantage and they become stepping stones. That's the spirit, that's the vibration that I'm putting out there for the sincere elect of our people. Right? It's not that woe spirit, woe is me spirit. We've got to overcome that. We're getting into the, as one of our elders said, Elder Yeshuamba, what with persecution comes triumph. With persecutions comes victory. With persecution, as we know, when Jake was persecuted, the transatlantic slave and all of that, right? Now the curses are coming off of us. It just enables the Most High to show his power, his strength. With the Assyrian army, he did that also when he threw them into blindness with Elisha and Elijah, right? With he showed his power through Moses, right? Going through the river, the Gulf River of Suez, when he deleted every one of the army, the soldiers, and the death blow upon Pharaoh, it showed his power. Too many examples, to name a few. So with persecutions comes triumph, right? Success, triumph over the enemy and obstacle or obstacles, often achieved in a competition, election or battle. Yeah, for those of us that are into that combat, you have to go in with a mindset that you've already won, and then faith. That's faith. That's actually faith in the spirit. That's faith. When you go in with a positive mindset, I mean, even he knows on a low level about all of that. Yeah, the overcoming of an opponent or triumph in a struggle. There you have it. Now, what's the etymology say? You go in with a victorious mindset. Hence, we're approaching this now, right? Even in Jacob's trouble, with a victorious mindset, right? Some things I've learned, in my journeys, how the devil he have a certain type of mindset, but now the Most High is withdrawing that arrogance, you might say, arrogance, because they rely on the left hand side. They get their power from the left hand side, and the left hand side is not showing up for them anymore. Right, the 13th, the 13th chair, he's not showing up for them anymore. Or if he shows up, right, the demon, he supplants them. He tells them lies, right? So AI is a big demon, and a lot of the time, as we know, as the video I did yesterday, it's going to become self-aware and it's going to be hacked by the Most High. It's going to turn against them, their own weapon. Most High is going to give them a taste of their own medicine. Here we have it. One more. Victory in the etymology says military supremacy, superiority achieved or proven in battle, defeat or overcoming, and there you have it. Overcoming in battle, right? Physical contests. What does it say in the etymology? Probably words I can't pronounce, but we're gonna give it a go. From from Anglo French, victory. Enough said. Victory. So yeah, the Lord, oh Lord, back to Psalm 92 and 5. Oh Lord, how great are thy works, and thy thoughts are very deep. Right. A brutish man knoweth not, neither doth he a fool understand this. Because he's only really that song, right? According to Revelation 14, that song is only understood, right? Through is being given only to the elect, right? The prophets, the elect. The song is the prophets. The language is the language that the Most High gave us, right? In carnal language is Hebrew, but it's even deeper than that. It's understanding the power of the Lord, the prophecies that's coming to pass now, the victory that we going to see, right? And we get stronger, right? The harder it get. Oh, what did he say? What was his name? His name might escape me. Anyway, the harder. When the tough get going, the going get tough. Hold on, I know the guy, but it's just when you get them time there. Let me tap Google into something. Tap in Google. When the tough get going, the going get tough. Lyrics. Yep, right. When the going gets tough, the tough get going. In the proverb meaning, what is his name? You sang it. I'll find that in a minute. That strong, resilient people work harder to solve problems when situations become difficult. Yep. It highlights that adversity acts as a stimulus for action, often attributed to Joseph P. Kennedy to encourage persistence in the face of challenge. I don't know that. I don't know who that is, but probably that could be another video. Oh, as a matter of fact, hold on. Joseph P. Kennedy. Who the fuck was he? Hold on, I'll find that. Who was Joseph P. Kennedy? Joseph Patrick Kennedy, September 6, 1880, was an American businessman, investor, all right, some politician known for his own political, all right, so that's some, get him out of here. All right, let me just tap something in here. I know the guy, Billy Ocean, that's what I wanted. But anyway, he sang that song, right? We know he's a Jake for sure, but yeah, that's the mindset. We get tougher, right? We pray harder, right? As we saw here, I done a video on the examples with Daniel when the princes and the all those left hand side witches, basically left hand side witches, princes, the politicians came up and made an unrighteous decree for him to stop praying. He went harder. That's in Daniel 6 and 10, right? And the Mosai, and they had it that he was, because he broke the decree, they found him praying, facing the right and praying to the Mosai. They found him, caught him red-handed. He didn't care. He went harder, and he faced the consequences in being put in the lion's den. And what happened when he was in the lion's den? Yahushua came to him in the form of an angel and shut the angel's mouth. So another opportunity to go harder. When the tough get going, the going get tough. When the going get tough, the tough get going. He went harder. He faced the consequences in the lion's den. Daniel faced the consequences in the lion's den. Then Yahushua came in the form of an angel and shut their mouths, the lion's mouth, and it went as a fearsome message all around the world. Right? An example. The moral of the story is go harder and we gonna get victorious. Pray harder. Right? Work harder. Yeah, you can play too. But the work is the priority, as we know. We're the watchmen, as Elder Apostle Rakar said. We're watchmen. We've got to keep on the watch. Right? Because things are popping off now, as we see. Popping off now like popcorn. We've got one more precept, once again, just to show the example. You know, what we were looking at here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
Is the Naught system, which now mounted on this robot dog.
Their latest little toy, right? They're playing with a robot that can go underwater.
Is the Naught system.
And this is all for the elect. They're coming against the elect. This is the plan. That's the plan. The true 144,000 elect, which are the true superheroes. And once again, I've been having their visions, man. Their vivid dreams. It must be the particular herb I'm taking. But I'll be waking up very emotional with them. It's them type of dreams. Once again, I'm doing this video, so yeah, there's a positive effect to the dreams I'm getting. There is definitely a positive effect, so I'll give praises to the Lord and to get into the scriptures too. Yep.
Which now lets it be mobile in water as well. The Washington DC company behind it states that this can be retrofitted to many different platforms.
Right, that turns into a weapon. That robot that can swim can turn into a weapon. It's a missile. It's a weapon, right? That can swim, go underwater. This is what they're doing. But while they're doing that, the Most High God sit up in heaven and laugh. Let's get this one. Psalms 68 and 1 says, the chief musician, the psalm or song of David, let God arise, let his enemies be scattered, let them also that hate him flee before him. That's what they're going to do, right? The curses are going to pursue them. right? The enemy is going to get scattered, going to get broke up. And this video is that, yeah, they're the today people, where Yahshua Allah are the tomorrow people, right? Because we got next. We're going to possess this people, then. We're going to possess the heavens and the earth. That's going to be a gift from the Most High. Once again, let God arise, let the enemies be scattered, let them also that hate them flee before him. As smoke is driven away, so drive them away. As wax melteth before the fire, so let the wicked perish at the presence of our power. Yep, of thy power. But let the righteous be glad. Once again, the precept to what I was looking at, Psalms 92. Because we glad, and we going to be glad, right? We're going to have that smile on our face. We're going to be, right? Ain't going to be able to wipe that. These devils ain't going to be able to wipe it off, right? They're going to have the laughing bucket, what they did to us when we was in their captivity. We couldn't laugh, and there was something called the laughing bucket. If you wanted to laugh, you had to put your head in it. The laughing barrel. If you wanted to laugh, you had to put your head in the barrel. So, right, we're going to do the same to them. But let the righteous be glad, let them rejoice before thy power. Yea, let them exceedingly rejoice. Sing unto the God, right? Sing unto thy power. Sing praises unto his name. Extol him that rideth upon the heavens by his name. Right? All right. And we know that Jah didn't come about since before 1524. The guy was John Giorgio Ticino, right? The so-called father of the letter J, which was an extension of the letter I, right? So he just made up the letter J, right? Which was an extension of the letter I, but it didn't come about before 1524, right? These devils, right? So they just be supplanting or lying. So anyway, we know it was Yah. The name is Yah, right? Short for Yahweh. But as we know, right, we're going as we do with the blue letter too. Yam the meat and dash away the bones. Yeah, rejoice before him, right? Once again, sing unto our power, sing praises unto his name, extol him that rideth upon the heavens by his name, Yah, and rejoice before him. Right, our fathers of the fathers and a judge of the widows is God in his holy habitation. Right, the earth is his footstool, the heavens is his house, his home. And once again, there's going to be a massive invitation. Right now we're just worms, and we're lowly worms. We're humble. Right, we're not just we're in the Clark Kent mode. Right, we're polite. We're very courteous. How we deal with the enemy, but Yahushua said, wait thee upon the Lord, because Yahushua going to come back. Isaiah 63, and get it on. His anger be burning in his heart. He going to get it on. Or is it, as a matter of fact, let me just clarify that. I ain't been there for a little while. It might be Isaiah. Let's check. I believe it's Isaiah 62. It could be Isaiah. Let's check. On my tablet here. All right. I said the right one. Yeah, that's it. Isaiah 63. I could just get that. Let's just get it. We're gonna end with that. Right now we're focusing, we're meditating on the word victory. So I believe this is one of those precepts that need to come out right here. Isaiah. And I'm gonna end with that. Straight to the point. Isaiah 63, and this is Yehoshua, right? This is talking about God's vengeance on the nations when the day of Yehoshua returns. Straight to the point. For the day For the day of vengeance is in mine heart, and the year of my redeem is come. Yahushua going to laser them up. Right? Right here is symbolism talking about the winepress trodden down. Look, the Most High going to come with his army. Yeah, his army, his host of armies. What that don't know it, that never took an L. Right? When you devils, you saw the angels when they landed in the airport strip. Right? You saw them minimum 6 foot, probably much taller than that. Norman Bigram said that he saw them a conservative 7 foot, right? It's 9 foot, a conservative 7 foot. So these angels are tall, and they look like they've never been conquered. Look like so-called African Americans, black people, right? And they look that they've never been conquered. So that's the army, right? La Yahweh Tazaba Araf, the harm in the Hebrew, Lord of hosts. That's going to return. Yahushua going to lead the charge. He's going to get his lick back first, right? The Lord of hosts and his army of angels that you've seen, right? The so-called classified the foes have been released, right? Which is just another way of them trying to control the narrative. Right, the Most High done exposing is exposure to them. You've had combat with them. You've been deleted by them already. There's a massive. You've took a lot of L's already, right? Via the angels, right? We know that. But Trump released the files. You ain't no authority on the Most High's angels. You crazy, man? Anyway, there you have it, Akim. The warrior about Shimon Shai, Carl, and so the Most High, Yahushua, and his angels, they're going to be vengeance. For the day of my vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeem is come, right? And it's begun, right? Isaiah 63 and 4. Back to one of my favorite precepts. There's more in this, right? Let God arise, let his enemies be scattered, let them also that hate him flee before him, right? You're going to run. Right, as you had us run 7 ways, different directions, right? You gonna run, you ain't gonna get away. Yeah, we might just let you run for the sake of it, just to catch you, right? It's the type of things that you like to do. But let the right free, but let the righteous be glad. Let them rejoice before thy power. Yeah, let them exceedingly rejoice. There's some nice meat here. Here we go. Jump down to 31 now. Princes shall come out of Egypt, Ethiopia shall soon stretch out his hands unto thy power. Sing unto ye thy power, kingdoms of the earth, sing praises unto the Lord. To him that rideth upon the heavens, right, is his chariots of heavens, which were of old. Lo, he doth send out his voice, right? He's going to lazy you devils up, right? That a mighty voice. Ascribe ye strength unto thy power. His excellency is over Israel. His strength is in the clouds. The return of the Most High's chariots, right? And he's a God of what? Oh thy power, thou art terrible out of the holy place. Yeah, when he comes out, when Yahushua comes out, right? The movies that come to mind, War of the Worlds, right? You saw the latest one. There was blood everywhere, right? There was blood, just grabbing them up, and blood was everywhere. And that guy Tom Cruise was messing himself, trying to run and escape from these were the angels of the Lord, right? Oh, art thou terrible, right? Oh, thy power, thou art terrible out of the holy place. Thy power, O Israel, he is he that giveth strength and power unto his people. Blessed be thy power. Yeah, he's going to lift up, raise up the supermen them, right? His elect. And he going, and vengeance be burning in our hearts too, right? Just like our Father, right? Just like our Maker, just like our leader. He gonna lead the charge. So the Wadeo Bashim Shai, Kala Yahweh, Bashim Shai, Bashem Rakah Kodash. We're talking about victory. success or triumph over the enemy. We're talking about here. We're talking about the enemy here. So we're the tomorrow people. Right? They're today, we're tomorrow, which means we're going to get victory over them. Because he who laughs best. He who laughs best. Come again.
Mounted on this robot dog is the Naught system, which now lets it be mobile in water as well. The Washington, D.C. company behind it states that this can be retrofitted to many different platforms. And
Enough said. I want it one more time.
Is the Naught system, which now lets it be mobile in water as well.
He who laughs best. The Most High shall sit up in the heavens and laugh. Right? Because we're the tomorrow people with their stupid games, stupid little toys.